Will last me till the game dies, right?
Man, you and your 6 billion, you can go buy a lot more. It'll last you for eternity.
Wait, how is your Serene Quest 3 out of 2? Oh, I know a lot of people with a fuck ton. Like 4 billion, 5 billion, 6 billion, like before the big nerf. But if you were just solely working off your aquarium, that's probably why. Yeah, I think I was making like 40 mil before the nerf. 30 to 40 mil online profit. Which is funny because then when they nerfed everything and you get this best whatever uh button added, it took everything that I had in there out and just lined it up with a fuck ton of duplicates. And I'm like, how is this supposedly better? Because duplicates by default lower the amounts. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, to like the merchant. Oh, dude, I bought 10,000 geodes and accidentally fucking sold those. I don't know how many times. And then the other way that a lot of people made a fuck ton was angler quests with the colossal dragons.
That 400K with food or without food?
Yeah, it's really no need to be your focus anymore, especially with the money that you get.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing too. And I know me and you, Solistic, have talked about it. Like, if it was to be a true balance, the people who are sitting at like 6 bill, right, in today's economy, you are essentially sitting with infinite money. So it really wasn't an actual legit balance, anyways, just by that alone, by default. Now, I remember when they put out the economy um, questionnaire form on it. I asked, "Does it bother you that the other players have more money?" And honestly, it doesn't bother me one bit. And honestly, like I haven't even seen anything for me to spend my money on. So let's be real. But and it doesn't bother me anyways because you are, in my opinion, an OG player who had that money, you earned that money, you worked hard for that money, whatever. Does it bother me that I'll never be able to have 6 billion? No, because that's not my focus, my priority, whatever. Well, my goal is to at least be able to get the content in the game. I don't need to be sitting where you're sitting at. But like, I know there's so many other people that bothers them that they won't have 6 billion, and it's like, but what? Why do you need it? Why? What's the point of having it? Like, there is no point. The main point, and should be the main goal, is to have enough money to just buy the things that you actually need. Like, that was a different economy than it is here now today. But as long as you can get or work for the money to buy the item that you said need now, you don't need 6 billion because what then you're going to be sitting there literally twiddling your thumbs having nothing to spend it on and it becomes boring as well. Like I with black market shop there's literally nothing in there for me to buy.
Yeah.
Right? You and I have talked about that a couple different ways. Like, I remember you talking about implementing like a rebirth or doing something essentially like a rebirth, which I agreed that would have been essentially the better route if it was to truly balance the game out. Um, but yeah, I mean, they should have technically done something if that was truly their intention, but it clearly was not, because this game is not balanced in any way, shape, or form.
A rebirth rod.
Not when you're
Like
sitting
the
at
more
6 billion, and not with today's economy. I mean, again, look at Aurora totems. They're 5,000 versus 5 million. Like it's dirt fucking cheap.
what if they made a rebirth rod? Like so that way the number of times that you rebirth increases its stats.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
See, that's why I liked essentially the idea of C2. I know a lot of people hated C2. I would have loved C2 because it was essentially like rebirthing, but without having to rebirth because you could always come back apparently to C1. Um, but that's why people hated it is because it started you over, and I'm like, but in reality, it didn't because you could go back to C1 and still have all your stuff. And I mean, the other games base have that concept in them. And on top of that, it's no different than kind of the concept of rebirthing, but without actually having to rebirth. Um, but on top of that, it gives you a whole new area instead of rebirthing and doing the same thing over and over. You're going to a whole new area and doing something entirely different. New fish, new rods, new everything. I don't know why so many people had such a problem with that. I would have loved it.
Yeah.
Because once you're done in one area, you're standing around twiddling your fucking thumbs, doing nothing. I
At
mean,
this point,
there's
it's just waiting for gotcha content.
right, yeah. Right now, it's waiting for gotcha content, and let's face it, there's it's no different than the older players making alt accounts and starting over again, starting over just to replay the game because they got nothing else to do. So essentially, with that thought in mind, why is it so hard or difficult or so much hatred with starting over in a whole new area with new content to do?
Yeah.
Like that I don't understand the hatred for it that it got. It definitely sounds like something I would have absolutely enjoyed and loved, and I wish I was here for it. Although if I was here for that, I would have been pissed when they took it away. So there's that.
Yeah.
But I have come to the realization in terms because like I remember sitting there going all for a balancing. I know one of the things I was upset with is that they changed the price of the totems, um, and a couple of the other things that they did. I am no longer all for it because like what they did was not an actual balance. It's a chaotic mess.
I didn't know the weather matrix could get you a frostman.
I did not know that either. So I'm pretty sure I ran through the rest of my try hard bait, which had a ass ton of fucking luck. That does not work. So needing a fuck ton of luck was
You're getting a peppermint resin.
not a. Oh, the moment I switched to loom. Cool. Thank you, peppermint. Wait, how did I get peppermint?
From the frost moon.
Oh, fuck you,
Mm.
frost moon. The one fucking resin, and it's a what the fuck? It can eat a bag of dicks.
Frost moon's supposed to have higher luck, but you can get pretty much any fish mutation from it.
See, yeah, so there's that too. See, that fucking enchant. I can't. Like, why do we need Fishmas mutation? It negates all the rods that we got out of there then. Because now we just have them all on an enchant. But we also have Frostmoon totems that give us Fishmas mutation as well. Like, why do we need all this fucking Fishmas shit? Like, why couldn't the enchant relic also be something cool? And give us a whole new mutation, like, I don't know, the Christmas mutation? Something that we don't have, something that doesn't give us anything that we don't. Nothing gives us Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of seeing fucking Fishmas mutations.
The Mary one is fucking ugly on most anything that you have it on.